It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jake
Moody now ready to get this one started. And away we go from Lumen Field. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Now Darnold on to play action. Buying some time right. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 15 yards.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Walker on 1st down. Have him gain up that handful there. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the gun, Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks.
1st and 10, Darnold. Forced out to his right. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
It's inside the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
On the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, let's go!
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He was brought down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check go.
Daniels on 1st down. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 6.
The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Set, hurt. Ready.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down.
So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll work against the blitz. It's a seam down the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. In the red zone on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull that in front for their 13th hit. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
14. Commanders, nothing. Jason Myers.
Here's
to
Myers
kick off
now to
for
handle the
Seattle.
kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready. Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On the gun, it's Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Big Lion. 18. Pioneer. Head up.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Marcus Lawrence on
Offense to the line fast.
Taken down back at the 42.
Hey, smash. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the set.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Ready.
Daniels now. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And
Cowboy
the
80.
Commanders 1st down.
Ready, ready.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd
Let's
down.
go.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Bronco 80.
On the Seahawks 13-yard
70
line.
range. 70 range.
Daniels back to throw. Has a man. It's Ertz. And he'll go down. Looks like they're working him at the 11. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Let go.
It's Krosky Merritt on 3rd. And they have this one well contained. And there's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
The tackle by
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Moody knocks it through. And that gets them back to within 11.
14.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. 4 Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Take over first and 10.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Viking 18. Riggs.
Second down, looking for options. Completed over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of
Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
First and goal, Washington.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Panther up 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Scope.
From the red zone now. Brings it in. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Daniels and the Commanders looking to tack on 2 more.
Buffalo 18.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point
60
conversion.
Bison. Trap 60. 19 tight.
A final throw before the break. Complete at the 2. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Panther 60. Ready?
And on the ground here, Kronsky Maris. Routes by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35.
It's a
gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, Crash.
On first down, here's Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. The 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown.
Eckler.
The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check out.
To the air again, Daniels. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Ernest Jones with the pick.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside their score. They read the calls and were set up perfectly to counter.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. The return starts at the 18. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Torrey Horton on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Throwing here, Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A gain of 6.
He gets 6 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Fresh set of downs now from 39. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And again, it's Darnold. Finds Kupp once more. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. So we're through 3 here. We resume play. It'll be with a kickoff.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
A gain of 26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Washington,
Move the chains! Got to move them chains!
First and
Build
10
momentum.
at the
Keep that
38-yard
defense
line.
on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Okay, ready?
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And they take him down right along the 30.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
30-yard line.
2nd and 3 now.
A 12-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down at
That
the
run good for a
28-yard
gain
line.
of 2, and just like that,
Pickup
we've hit our
brings
2-minute
up
warning.
3rd and 1.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw. switches lead. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's a gain of 8.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Down, Washington.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Eckler on 2nd. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
19 target, 19 target. Read the look, read the look.
Trying to run in, Eckler. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Now he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying again with Eckler. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Eckler!
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves him in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
All right, pretty aggressive play here. They're going to try for 2 and to push that lead beyond a field goal.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
60 Eagle. Ready.
They'll try it on the ground. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4.
25. Seahawks 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on. Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Running back sent in motion left. Here he is to throw. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout.
That's good.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and
And that
10
right there is
at
about the best you can hope
42-yard
for
line.
against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, they don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got...
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Now to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Let's go.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock.
Go.
This one set up for Daniels. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game. They're taking this victory back east with them. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Seattle.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Landover. Now an opening past the 30. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
The Chiefs take over.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mahomes back. First down throw there is incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Here's Pacheco to the 5-yard line.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2. Brings
Here
up
now, second down and goal. Mahomes. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
16-yard line.
Pioneer! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Buffalo 18! Ready!
Daniels starts with a pass. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel.
Daniels pass.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 5.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down.
That's
After
good.
a gain of 7.
Commanders, first
18
down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Liking 18. Go.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And he's out of bounds, short of the first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Come on.
Daniels to throw on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Set up. 19 Lion. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Hup.
On play action, Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
36-yard line.
So when you talk about cover 2, really the area that they're a little vulnerable. They're vulnerable deep or intermediate on the boundaries, and they're vulnerable down the middle of the field. Remember, those two safeties, Mike, hence why they call it cover 2, they are splitting the field in half. They need to cover from the goalpost all the way out to the boundary. That's a lot of room to run.
1st and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The Chiefs ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards
from the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Patrick to throw. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a pickup
2 minutes
of 6.
remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point
conversion. This is caught. He's got it.
Successful.
And they tack
the
2 more
Chiefs
onto
15.
their lead.
Commanders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. They'll try to run a reverse. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Rattler. Step ready, hut.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down and 15 yards to go.
19 Lion. Cougar 19. Check smash. Check smash. Trap 60. Trap 60. Get up.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Rig alert! Rig alert! Check! Go street! Ready?
To throw is Daniels. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one.
Brings up
and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense. And they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
1st and 10 at the
throwing again. Daniel. That swung out to Eckler. And he will get into the end zone. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we
go. For the 2-point
70 Timberwolves.
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Chiefs 15.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Jake Moody.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
41-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Solid right there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he
to the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Ready! Bronco 80! Hurt!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Stephanie! Stephanie Lion! Panther Street! Panther Street! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop that at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Come on, set! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
They'll start the drive with Crosby Merritt. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brian Cook on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 23-yard line.
60 Maverick! Ready?
Right back to Crosby. And he'll have a Commander's first down as he gets to the pass 30. The marker at the 32.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Washington first down.
Ready?
First and 10.
Daniels now going to look to throw. There's Irving. He's got it right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Cowboy 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready, right?
They'll throw with Daniels. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Now.
Here's a second and 9 now from the 29.
Second and 9. at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Eckler. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Derek Nottie there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Daniels with, again, Jakrowski Merritt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Jakrowski Merritt to run again. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The ball carrier
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll take it on in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Commander.
Washington.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense gonna go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're gonna try to run it in. And he's not gonna get there. They stop him short, and this remains a 1-point game. Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now, so here comes an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
The onside
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
A give here to Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. At the
21-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's complete to Rice.
Mahomes pass.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. That is caught by the tight ends.
Complete
Travis
to Travis Kelce.
Touchdown,
Kansas
KC.
City.
That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the 4th quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8.
Commanders 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
Get it. Panther 6, 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Now, faster.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Go.
At the 20-yard
On the
line.
give, Crosby Merritt. And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Okay, break.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
3rd down and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Chanel there on the coverage.
18 Rattler. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go Street. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hurt. Street. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Pioneer. Check. Hut.
Throwing now. Daniel. And he is going to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion works, and we've got ourselves a tie game.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After after the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for two. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Here's Smith to return it. And he's stopped.
The Chiefs take
25.
over
The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. It's Xavier Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
27 yards.
Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's in! Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
29. Commanders 22. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20.
Washington
That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here's Daniel. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
By Chris Jones.
On 2nd and
loss
long.
of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing is Daniel. That finds Samuel working across.
Daniel's pass.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
3rd and 3.
3rd and short, and it's Daniel. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a
The
gain
Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts
at the
as the clock will
41-yard
stop with
line.
34 seconds to go in this one. Here's Eckler. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go.
10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up
number 86,
3rd down.
Zach Ertz. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play.
Results
it's
in a 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got a man, it's McLaurin. And he's going to have the Commanders' 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone. just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Tennessee Titans.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It's Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Nashville. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. And downfield. It's all matter. And he'll be taken down.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
40-yard line.
That's good for a
That throw right on the money
down
for the former Miami quarterback. And it's a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
By Boye Mafe.
Boye
It's a loss
Mafe.
of 14.
He gets
Brings
in there
up
to drop him
down.
for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Ward. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air. And we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Foxborough. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
The 28-yard line.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Henry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Henderson's going to get it on 3rd down. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Taken
Working
down
quickly
right
here.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Trying to throw for it with May. Short pass brought in. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
49ers nothing. Andy Borregales to
Now Borregales on to send it away. Isaac Gorindo to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. On 18, what's up? Yellow. Yellow. Up.
Purdy throwing here to start. Finds the in route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Outside. On 18,
On 3rd down, Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Going to have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
21, yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Purdy going to go on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. That's a pretty cool look right there. But the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's May. It's him on the end route. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
A gain of 12
Moving
yards.
quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st down.
Henderson here from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's tackled at
You know,
the
these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. Has it in close. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 13-0 lead.
Touchdown. Patriots.
This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's, you know, a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they've got to do it as a receiver.
49ers, nothing. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. The window to return it. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Watch out!
Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Get set! Get set!
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. This is reeled in by Jawan Jennings. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Completed left side there to Jennings. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
11 more yards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And time runs out before they get the snap on. That's the end of one. We've got the Patriots in front. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Kittle makes the catch. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
17 yards. That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Complete.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
To the air again. Purdy. It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
21. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Patriots get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Defense showing blitz here. May. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's May on first and 10. He's at the cut once again by Diggs. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another
exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Patriots holding the lead here at Gillette. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. And now they face second down.
And 10.
Crazy.
Again, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down to go for May. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Going again. It's May. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
That one's complete over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
18. And the Patriots first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
On and in. It's Henderson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd
and as that one
goal.
falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Held to no gain on the run, and that brings up 4th and goal.
No gain on the play.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
A 20-yard attempt.
Borregales connects, and they come away with some points on that series.
The score, Patriots.
Well, nice for this offense to know that even when they don't find the end zone, they can still come away with some points and keep up an awfully impressive pace they've set for themselves.
Andy Borregales.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Outside. Over here.
First down throw by Purdy. Caught, nice gain left side. 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
The 49ers get their first points of this game just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more.
Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
49ers 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This is taken in at the 13. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Made a throw it. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Andres Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Garindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Garindo on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun is Purdy. Pressure comes, and there's no place to go. The Patriots got him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the 49er first down. A gain of 22 yards.
And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Second and 12.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for George
No
Kittle.
surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Marcus Jones. And he's going to score. It's a pick six for New England. I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead. They are trying to eliminate all doubts. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe. But defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots push their lead to 18.
To kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Gorindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down behind
Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
On the carry.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
On third down, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 yards on the play. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They toss right side to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1 yard gain. Brings up
shotgun
second
snap for
and
Purdy.
9. At the 39.
Short pass. Nasty hit. The ball is out. And it looks like it is Patriots football.
A
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following a turnover. Hits him on the in route. They're still going at the 30. Still fighting forward. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots lifting the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Okay, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins, the tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Borregales on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots continue piling onto this lead.
49ers 6. Andres Borregales to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Lindo to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Purdy's pass intended for number 88. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get set. Yellow. 22. Watch out. Yellow. Stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Here's Purdy, 4th down. That's brought in by Jennings. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow.
To the air again. Purdy. Got for big yards on the right side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The 49er 1st down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
On the toss, it's McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun, McCaffrey. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
The tackle made by Harold Landry. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and 13.
Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
yards.
Awareness. That's what I call it. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. 3rd and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
Desperation time here on 4th. He has room past the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another 49er first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, San Francisco.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. 49ers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
21. Alpha up. 18. What's up? Yellow. Up.
Looking to throw, Purdy. That one connects. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying the toss here for 2. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
49ers 12.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
All right, here we go, throw it.
Oh, Bronx, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds him over the middle. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots put up even more points in a win.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That
one splits the uprights.
49ers 12.
And the Patriots grow their lead yet again. Now Borregales on to send it away. Moore with a return. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Not far away from making a house call right there. What a return. To get all the way across midfield, and out opens up all sorts of possibilities. Try to push the tempo, capitalize on the momentum. But you know what I love right here? This is shot zone time.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy looking to throw. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. And a 49er first down. A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Working quickly here.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow. Up.
Now Purdy. And the Patriots get there and take him down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Down. 3rd and long.
Third down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Officer. 18. What is this? Yellow. 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 Stop.
Desperation time here. And they're going to stop him, but they've got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a game.
Goes to the hurry up here.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and goal, San Francisco.
From the red zone now. Brings it in. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
Yellow.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yellow. Stop.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, Brock, I know you're fond of referencing the great sport baseball. That is 3 strikes for them, going for 2, and frankly, a little surprising they even tried it a 3rd time.
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm officially out on this, and if we get a golden sombrero, I may walk right out of this box.
And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
1st and 10 from the 43. They're going to pass it here. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
1st down.
Here goes that.
1st and 10
First down,
at the 27-yard line.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Now, 4 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. It is a 44-yard look from the right half. Borregales connects. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Moore with a return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So this is a win for the Patriots. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Set to kick off.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Second and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 12 yards.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up
throwing his Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Intended for A.J.
And that
Brown.
might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Hurts sets up to throw it. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory.
It's a gain of
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
No touch.
Here's Hurts to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They gotta love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
The score, Eagles
Elliott
7,
good with a PAT.
49ers
And that makes the score 7-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at their own 26. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Purdy's pass.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Fred Warner
from the 31. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Barkley.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
From the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
On the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Niners' 20-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And his throw is incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagles.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. They'll look to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Intended for
Coaches talk about it all the time.
Incomplete.
Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Eagles! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect. And this remains a 13-0 game.
Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Purdy off the play fake. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown,
George Kittle, 59 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that is how you retaliate after getting scored on one play, big pass downfield, and you hit the end zone.
Almost feels like two boxers just throwing haymakers at each other, doesn't it? One connects with a big one, the other comes right back. Okay, I'll show you. And they attacked right back on the first play of the drive and hit them big.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Purdy will throw for it. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone. So that shaves 2 more off the deficit as they now trail by 5. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look at repeat that, Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
3rd down and
this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They go play action here. Purdy. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Throwing here, Purdy. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the 49er,
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards.
10 more yards.
And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
It's second and inches at the 13-yard line.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. Purdy sets up to throw again. He's got his man in stride, complete. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
McCaffrey, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Loss on the play. Second and goal.
Play action. Now Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Phillips. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
It's third down.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. McCaffrey. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave them with a long fourth and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
And this has no chance. It's no good. Well, wide to the left, and this will remain a 5-point game.
49ers 8.
So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one...
And he's going to be brought down right there after the catch at the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 16
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
20, 49ers 8. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
The take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now a timeout taken.
A gain of 1.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Watch out!
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. Purdy. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Purdy from the gun. Wow, that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 18! Watch out! Yellow. Stop!
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And it's third down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle.
If any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Here we go. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Up.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. And he's caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
3 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Watch out.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
49er ball carrier. Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Purdy looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Hurts. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, but it's another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch. Pick up really nice yardage.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
That's another
Eagles. A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott now to kick this one away.
For Philadelphia.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run the offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
10 yards.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Get set, yellow. 18, what's up? Up.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest. At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
3rd down and 15.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Go ahead. Yellow. Up.
Here's Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Purdy.
First down, 49ers.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
Purdy will look to throw again here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Watch out! Yellow.
Purdy, big 4th down play. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Get set.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Now and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
The 49ers will line
They'll
up
try
for the
and throw for
conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
For Eagles 27, 49ers 14.
Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And his throw is going to be incomplete
for A.J. Brown.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
26 yards.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
18-yard line.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if you're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. Throwing, Purdy. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Score, Eagles 30, 49ers 20. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And as is to be expected, this is nowhere near being good from that distance. And the lead will hold at 10. And that miss should just about right a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
Here we go. RDT! What's up? Left, over here, over here. Stop.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Touchdown, Eagles.
A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time. That extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
No good.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Yellow. Get set. Get set. Pump.
To throw is Purdy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Purdy to throw. Open man is Juwan Jennings. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And a 49er.
Here's first down.
Yellow. Get set. 21. 18. Watch out. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yellow. Up.
Purdy to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
For Ricky Pearsall.
But this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Yellow. Yellow. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow.
Here's Purdy. That one on the money to Bourne downfield. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Right around some. Yellow. Yellow. Stop.
Here's Purdy to throw. And he's got it. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
18. Watch out. Yellow.
Purdy with one final shot here. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun.